Starting again. Hello, Cup Culture family. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in and make sure you leave us a rating.
We're here.
We are here, man.
How you feeling, T?
I'm feeling great. What about you?
I feel like I've seen you every day for like the last 7 days.
No, you haven't.
I feel like I have.
No, you haven't.
Definitely feel like
I've been in Atlanta. You ain't seen me.
Definitely have. How was Atlanta?
Atlanta was cool. I'm not going to that fest again though.
Wow, what happened? It was another nigga festival?
No, it's always a nigga festival. You go to Atlanta, but it was like the first year I went, it was beautiful. You know, it was intimate enough for it to be a festival.
Right.
And then I guess so many people learned about the festival and decided to come this year. And it was too many niggas. Way too many people.
Okay.
Like, way too many fucking people. It had, like, these little bitty white bugs just flying around. They was very small. Mm-hmm. And they was just flying, just touching you and shit. And they don't bite or anything. They're just laying on you.
Right.
But it looked like pollen. So you don't know you got a bug on you until you actually look at that shit. That shit was, like, mixing the bugs and the dirt and all the foot traffic together.
Right.
Dirty, messy ass, nasty ass time. So I'm not doing that again.
Was it worth the performances? Like, who you see?
No. Meg was great. A lot of ass. I was waiting on that.
Okay.
That was the highlight of the trip, was Meg for me. She looked beautiful. Who else? Who else I thought? Tim's was great. She looked beautiful too. And that was my first time seeing her live, so I enjoyed her. I don't really listen to her music as much, but listening to her perform made me want to go listen to the songs.
These are the things that you cannot buy.
You sound just like her.
Send me your love that you cannot fix. I don't know if those are the words or not.
It's close enough. I wouldn't have gotten it. What else? Who else? Chief Keef didn't come.
Didn't?
No, we was all to? Yeah. He was supposed to perform. Hella people was out there.
Okay, that's fine. He's just gonna get fined. So it's okay. It's okay.
Supposedly he got beef with Atlanta niggas. I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know how.
Chief Keef don't even come outside. That nigga be playing video games and shit. How the hell he got beef?
Yeah, niggas need to stop booking him for stuff. I don't know how people like us, the common folk, just learn about beefs and shit. But like,
right.
why when they say Chief Keef's not performing anymore, you just hear people like, duh, he got beef with niggas in Atlanta. Like, how the fuck y'all niggas know that? Like,
they tapped into the streets.
That's crazy. It was celebrating 50 years of hip hop, so they had a bunch of hip hop niggas, and they had Kendrick Lamar and Janet Jackson headlining. I waited for Janet Jackson. I never seen her before, so I was like, all right, I gotta wait. I wait for that woman to get on. She was the only one late to the stage.
Right.
She's the last act. She get on there and get to whispering. It pissed me off. We went home. She, I'm like, what are you saying? Like, I don't even know none of her music, so I'm trying to learn. Shit, whispering pissed me off.
How you don't know no Janet Jackson?
I don't know it by heart.
You like, the R&B girl and you don't know Janet Jackson?
I know, touch me, and that's all I know. Like you play that song, I know
anytime,
that's the song, but I don't
place,
know the words. I don't know the words.
Don't care who's around.
I don't know the words. I
that's
just know.
Insane.
Well, she too fucking old, so if you want to see Janet Jackson, you ain't gonna get the Janet Jackson you think you gonna get. You know, she gonna be fully clothed.
Damn.
She gonna be whispering. She already got a soft tone, so it was a waste of time for me to wait on her. But Kendrick was great.
I was just gonna ask, did you see Kendrick?
Yeah, he was great. He's great. He has his catalog is just great for live music. It just sounds so good live. He just makes it like more theatrical when it's live.
Right.
So that was great too.
Way to go, Kendrick.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like I would have liked
Sounds like
that.
you had a good weekend.
Yeah.
Why y'all Airbnb look so trenched out? Look like y'all was in a fucking garage.
First of all, the Airbnb was
or like a storage unit.
It was it looked like dorms for the elderly,
right?
But it's like it's just like an apartment complex for people. They call it luxury out there too. So
that was luxury?
Yeah.
Was y'all in the garage or something?
No.
Was the luxury on the other side?
No, but no. They it's like a mock of what the fuck you get here, but just Atlanta style, I guess. They try to like make a loft, but it ain't no fucking loft. It look like a dorm room for the elderly, and they didn't even have it clean when we came there. We was waiting 3 hours in the lobby to get access into our place. the host wasn't answering her phone or anything. So we was waiting 3 hours, and we was talking with Uber for them to figure out accommodations for us. And they finally answered. We get up there, the shit dirty. It was a person from the person that was last there left their boarding pass in the trash can. They was there. They came from London, so we already didn't want to sleep in there. We already didn't want to sleep in there. Like, you dirty as hell. We don't want to be here. So it was a bumpy start to the trip, but I guess it got better.
Way to go, Atlanta. Atlanta been a hot topic lately, man.
Yeah, that has. Speaking of Atlanta, while we were out there, Keith Lee also was in Atlanta. Keith Lee is a food reviewer on TikTok.
No, he's a regular person with a TikTok.
That's
what he said.
He's a regular person with a TikTok.
He likes to eat food.
And he likes to eat food.
You know, and
he also reviews the food.
There we go.
And his reviews are the most popular reviews of any food reviewer on TikTok.
Oh, that's much better.
Okay. What was you seeing about the commentary surrounding around
Keith Lee, man? He just went out there and said he had a bad customer experience, a customer service experience, and it ended with him getting, or no, not him, but one of the restaurants, or like the wrong restaurant with the same name or some weird shit like that. Yeah, getting death threats and shit. I'm like, bro, it's food. It's food. Like, Atlanta people are real. What's the word I'm looking for? Not territorial or primal. They're really prideful of their cuisine.
Okay.
Because I be slandering the hell out that shit. Like, and anybody that champions Waffle House, bro, I ain't trying to hear nothing you got to say about good food, bro.
Yeah, nah.
Them rubbery ass waffles, bro. Ain't nobody trying to eat that shit. But anyway, so last week I even was like, yeah, Atlanta food, I ate. It ain't nothing to hype about.
Yeah.
And this girl get to my she quotes the tweet, writes a whole book like Atlanta got 4-star Michelin tired restaurants, whatever the hell that shit is. Yeah. And she was like, "Are you sure it's not just your experience?" I'm like, "Yes, that's where this is coming from. Yeah. My experience, you idiot. That's exactly where this is coming from."
Yeah.
And my experience wasn't great. Sorry. Go enjoy your Waffle House.
So
they got upset at me because my opinion wasn't, this is the best food in the world and all this other stuff. She was like, how long you been living in Atlanta? I'm like, I don't got to live nowhere to pay for a meal, eat it, and go, I like or I don't like this.
Well, Keith Lee, if you read through all the comments.
But Keith Lee's whole thing was just about integrity. He ain't want to be treated special because you know what I'm saying? He just want to keep it as, I feel him, bro. He don't want to get no special treatment as food because as a critiquer or reviewer or whatever you want to call it.
It's not authentic.
Exactly. They finna give you the best experience, and then the next 10 people, regular day ass people, just finna get whatever they throw out there. Nah, bro, that ain't fair.
I thought it was hilarious to see the comments from the Real Milk and Honey, because that's who he went to. He went to the Real Milk and Honey, but it's another restaurant out there called Milk and Honey that was receiving death threats from people about.
That is hilarious. I mean, not the death threat part, but just the confusion. That is hilarious.
So it's two different places.
Yes.
Yeah, it's two different places. He went to the Real Milk and Honeys, but it's a place called the Real Milk and Honey, another restaurant out there.
And see, the audio I was hearing wasn't specifying that. They just kept saying the Real Milk and Honey and Milk and Honey. So I'm like, well, will the Real Milk and Honey please stand up?
That's crazy.
What's the fake one then?
I don't know. But Keith Lee always says to not go after the restaurants that he's reviewing. You know, just go experience them for yourself if you want to, but you don't gotta, go crazy after them. And I think social media was like, okay, cool, we ain't gonna go after them. Until the Real Milk and Honey, it was like supposedly a manager of theirs that had left a comment and said, I can't believe y'all listening to a nigga that's autistic.
What?
I can't believe y'all care about a nigga opinion that's autistic.
Everything about this is making sense, bro. It's right on brand for Atlanta, bro. Man, this old dumb ass lame man here think he can say something about some food.
Yeah. Yeah, so then that's when motherfuckers started going crazy towards them and sending death threats and stuff. But they were sending them to the wrong people. Milk and Honey.
This feels like a Boondocks episode, bro.
Is he really autistic?
Possibly.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where she got that from. I never, knew that story.
Maybe he went in a spiel on TikTok, like I'm an autistic person or whatever. I don't know.
I feel like, well, and then they try to act like they don't know who he is because the owners or maybe owners of the Real Milk and Honey made a TikTok video and was like, Keith Lee, who is that?
Yeah, I saw that.
So I don't know if she got to do her research to try to find that out or something. So I don't know where she got that from, but that was
this whole debacle been hilarious.
Hilarious. I think. What was you about to say?
Does Candy Burris own that?
She owns Old Lady Gang, which is
because he went there.
Yeah, he went to the Old Lady Gang, and they been emailing him to come. The Real Milk and Honey came from people wanting him to go review them,
right?
But Old Lady Gang was reaching out to him to review, so he came. But he was trying to do like a takeout order on a weekend, and they was like, we don't do that.
Right.
So he sent his family in first, because if they see him, they gonna know, let's treat him special. So he sent his family in first, and it was like, it's an hour wait, and we don't take orders on the weekend. So then it was like, okay, cool. They left out, and he went in after them. It was like and they was like, oh, we can get your table ready in 5 minutes.
Right.
And he like, but why? I thought it was an hour or so. Wait, why am I going, in front of everyone else? And so he said, no, thank you. And he walked out. And then I guess it was a food reviewer that was there already. And she took video of the managers and stuff coming out, chasing him like, no, like, we got your table ready. We can just come back in and eat. And he's like, I'm good. I want to be treated like a regular person.
And I don't know if that was the spot, but I know one of them spots. Wait, no, that wasn't the spot. Because I know he ended up eating somewhere, and then wherever he ate, they told him the same thing. It was a long wait. And they tried to do the same thing, but he told them that they not to serve him until they served 2 other girls that was in the parking lot with him.
That's Old Lady Gang.
Okay.
But the Real Milk and Honey, they also, when they saw him come in after his family, they tried to serve him, and he said, I'm good. So he same experience, but just different reasons for why.
And then you had people mad that he was mad that they was treating him like a celebrity. I'm like, way to show us that you don't have integrity, that you don't know how integrity work. Way to go.
Yeah, and that's what I always say about celebrities. Whenever there's a question about, like, whenever there's talk about gay agenda or going pop instead of staying, within rap or R&B, going pop. Like, they always talk about. They always, like, they lack integrity, but, like, this right here exactly is what integrity really looks like. Wanting you to be treated exactly the same as everybody else. And I don't know why people just don't understand it, don't get that.
Because we live in this vanity field ass world. Everybody wants to be the celebrity because they just, I don't know. It's what they call that, main character syndrome or something like that. Some crazy shit like that. Everybody obsessed with stuff like that. It's weird to me. What's up, Jew?
I was going to say kind of the same thing. Everybody wants to be treated special. And so they're like, oh, you being treated special and you don't want to accept it?
Yeah.
Weird ass nigga. Like, my bad for having integrity. It
was some lady on Twitter, aka X. I got a screenshot. She had posted a tweet because she didn't like Keith Lee going around doing reviews.
Oh, man.
She said,
let me put my specs on.
She said, fuck Keith Lee.
Damn.
You can screenshot this to him if you like. I do not understand how this shit person feels it's his mission to go around bad-mouthing black-owned businesses. Who hurt him?
Man, that's a bot.
And so this is an older black woman.
That's a bot. Bro. That's a bot.
You zoom in on her picture, right?
She ain't no real person, bro.
All right, that's how she looked. The most popular reply to her tweet was, laugh my ass off, girl. Shut your old ass up. That shit had me crying.
That ain't a real person. Man. Who had behind that page? Can you believe that's probably one of the restaurant people.
Bro.
Fuck Keith Lee. I love people, man.
Man, this shit be cracking me up. But this moment with Keith Lee does just show just how, like, out of whack niggas' minds be. Like, you really think other people should be treated differently than other people, or the opposite, you should be treated differently to other people because you don't per se care about other people being treated differently. You just care about yourself being treated like higher than others. Like it's crazy. People really do think this way and think that's like the okay way to think.
And celebrity and fame is so like, I don't want to say cheap, but it's less valuable than what it was because the internet, anybody could be famous tomorrow. Yeah. I can put my dick on the internet in an interesting way and I'm famous tomorrow. I'm on Zeus fighting niggas. Yeah. Like, so when it comes to like celebrity and fame, I don't really be understanding what like the, not stake. What am I trying to say? Why people place such high value in that? Like it ain't, anybody could be famous now. Yeah. For anything.
Yeah, I think the great thing about Keith Lee though is that he truly he's a MMA fighter. He was an ex MMA fighter.
If I hear that one more time, what? I'm so damn tired of hearing that.
I mean, but that's what it is.
I'm like, I don't care, bro.
That's a part of his story for why people champion him so much because he started at very humble beginnings. Like him and his wife were working at the same like Foot Locker or some shit together. Both ain't got much money. And he starts fighting to earn more money, and he's trying to like prove himself to earn like large contracts. And it's just a bunch of like low highs and lows with your journey, and then you start just posting videos with your family, and then you start reviewing food, and now it's just this.
Lion Gates Films presents the Keith Lee story.
It's beautiful, man.
That definitely sounds like fucking Southpaw.
Nah, it was a bunch of shit that happened while I was in Atlanta, and I couldn't wait to get home to talk about it. Specifically, this Dwight Howard assault allegation, sexual assault allegation.
Is in the hot seat this week.
Yes, Dwight Howard is being sued for sexually harassing and sexually assaulting a partner of his.
Did you read the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes.
The white, you a freaky fraud.
A freaky fraud?
You a freaky fraud.
Okay. He said, mind y'all fucking business.
And people should. Yeah. Shout out all my gay niggas before I go into this, bro. Y'all already know I fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
I don't like how he's being treated.
You don't like how Dwight's being treated?
No. Now, does he deserve it? 50-50. It's a coin toss. I ain't mad at it because you shouldn't sexually assault and harass people. That's wrong and rude.
Yes.
But if dog want to be a freaky gay dude, let him be a freaky gay dude. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The talking point should be he shouldn't be abusing and hurting people. Exactly. That should be the talking point.
Exactly. Yes.
I don't care if he gay.
Yes. And that's what the conversation has been, is him being freaky and gay.
Right. I'm like, that doesn't matter.
He's being sued for sexually assaulting somebody.
He hurt someone. Innocent.
Yeah, because what Mace said
you said Mace?
Yeah. If it's not consensual if it's a surprise.
Yeah. That reading the fucking story blew me too, because it sounds so like truthful. Like there's no way for you to deny.
No, he wasn't lying. Wasn't nobody lying, bro. That ain't no made up story.
The only thing that had me confused at first when I first heard about the story was the name Kitty. Mm-hmm. The other person that was supposed to be a part of the threesome, that the person that's suing Dwight over, his name is Kitty.
Yeah.
And this whole time I thought it was a girl. So I thought it was 2 guys and 1 girl threesome. And then I'm reading up more and it's 3 guys.
Straight dick.
Kitty is a guy.
Straight dick. 3, that's a lot of dick, bro.
I don't know why 3 dicks in a session, bro. Like trans.
You thought it was trans?
Yeah, when I'm reading it, I'm like, oh, it's just a trans person.
Okay. I thought it was his wife. Like, I thought, like, the way, okay, it's probably his wife and he just had an extra. No, that's a whole ass dude.
That's like, a lot of testosterone in the room, bro. That's too much going on. And then, bro, already like 7 foot, bro. Like, you taking up a lot of that room, bro. Yeah. Like, that's weird, bro. Then there's dicks in the mix. Why y'all doing this?
It's so embarrassing for you to even, like, try to, because Dwight has to be in court and defend himself. And he has to just talk about explicitly, because they're going to get explicit.
Yes, they're going to finna get all into the details.
He got to talk about explicitly, like, because there's parts in the story where it's like, bro ass was like, shut up, get on the bed. and he just starts sucking his dick, and I'm like,
bro, they gonna even have to recant how they met. Like
Yeah.
they gonna have to go all the way back and talk about all this shit again, bro.
they met in the DMs. They was DMing each other.
They finna have to go. They finna have to talk about all that again. I feel sorry for Dwight Howard's sexuality
Okay.
because he shouldn't be made fun of for being gay.
Okay.
But he deserves whatever happens to him in court because you shouldn't assault people.
Now, I was asked,
Oh, damn.
do I think Dwight Howard's gay? And I said no. And here's why.
Come on, man.
Because I think I've heard him say he's freaky. And that's what he was saying, like, I'm freaky, I'm not gay. And I think because from a male's perspective, a heterosexual male, a macho male, anything that has to do with a dick, you gay. But that's way too black and white when sexuality is definitely a spectrum. This man is just freaky. And what that means is he likes to probably be penetrated, or that's an extra layer of control for him in sex to have sex with a guy instead of with a woman. That's like now you're having sex for something that's also in alignment with you. You're also masculine. So
Tank said if you suck 2 dicks, you gay. And that's what I'm going up of, bro. He had 2 in 1, dog. You can't go around that. Now, I fuck with, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with the gays. Stay my niggas. Shout out to y'all.
yeah.
That's gay. I'm sorry, bro. If this was 1-on-1, I give you that. You brought 2 dicks to the room, bro.
Yeah.
No, bro. I'm sorry, Dwight. Tank said it's gay. It's gay.
Well, I'm gonna be the more educated person here and say it's not gay. He can also not be gay and just be someone that enjoys being penetrated.
You ain't bringing 2 dicks to the room, bro.
Okay.
It's 2 dicks to the room, bro. One, I give it to him if it was just 1, bro.
Yeah.
You don't go getting 2 and you straight. You don't go getting 2 and you know what I'm saying, freaky.
Yeah.
You don't get 2.
That is freaky.
No, bro. 2 is gay.
That's greedy.
Maybe he's not saying he's gay because he's been married before and he's been with women.
Kids,
So,
like, he enjoys women still.
so maybe that's why he's not calling himself gay.
And another thing, why are we talking more about his sex than like his previous underage girl allegations?
This is not the first time he's been accused of like sexual misconduct. Like,
But now
it was
we dealing
another
with
person in the
kids.
past.
Yeah.
I think his son.
His son is
I
in some
think
shit
his son,
too.
yeah, because I saw somebody put his son's a deviant too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah, it is. Oh, nah. This is a extra question
Oh, damn.
with this. How do you balance between wanting to defend your loved ones that are being accused of like sexual assault or molestation, but also alienating yourself from the idea of someone being a sexual assaulter or molester? Because, like, say, hypothetically, let's say you're being accused of sexually assaulting somebody and you my homie.
Right.
I know I want to, if you say you ain't do it, I want to be by your side, show support, but I also don't want to be aligned to a sexual assaulter or potential molester.
Right.
So how do I try to, stay neutral in this lawsuit, I suppose?
So it's not a black and white answer.
It definitely
I'ma
is not.
just we gotta lead with that.
Uh-huh.
And then when it comes to those types of situations, a lot has to happen before you get there. A lot of times. Sometimes it's just some weird random shit where a motherfucker want to blame you for some shit. Mm-hmm. Wrong place, wrong time. Cool. Mm-hmm. But if you see your homie dealing with somebody and it could potentially grow into one of them harming each other, you just got to hope that you have the discernment to detach early.
Okay.
Because that ain't nothing you just accidentally walk into on a random night type shit. Can it happen? Yeah. But something prior was more than likely probably there.
Okay. So let's say that they're on trial for this.
They make it to trial?
Yeah, they make it a trial to this, right?
Okay.
And your friend is defending themselves. Where you at? What side of the courtroom you sitting on?
Nigga, I'm at my house editing videos.
Okay, so you don't show up for the trial.
If it made it all the way to trial, bro, it's something. I'm gonna pray for you. Depending on how it played out, cause like we know niggas get accused of some bullshit. So if it's something that I feel like, all right, bro, I'm gonna stand with you. I would have to stand with you from the jump.
Okay.
Because when I take a stand, I'm gonna take a stand. So when it first come out, hey, I'm going arrested. I'm getting arrested for this, or this is what's going down. I'm gonna make a choice then and there to stand or not. So if it made it to court, I already made a choice. So what choice did I make?
So you got to die on that tree if you stood on your man's side and he actually is guilty.
We going down together.
What's wrong with you choosing the side that's right?
And that's what I'm saying. When it's first brought to me, that's when I'm picking a side. More than likely, I'm picking me. Go fight. Go do whatever you want to do, bro. You got some interesting choices of people you dealing with. Even if you innocent, you dealing with some weird people. You dealing with some people that you probably shouldn't be dealing with. And you probably finna bring them around me. So go fight what you need to fight. Okay. If we could be cool on the other side, let's rock out. If not, I understand that as well.
You got something to add to that, Jay?
I don't know. It's a difficult thing. I'm gonna have to listen to both sides, honestly, because I've never had like a close friend or that or anybody that I was close to be accused of anything yet, or like even the allegation being brought up that I'm aware of. So that's something that hasn't crossed my mind. I do have a relative, like he's much older than me, who's like he in prison for kidnapping and all that crazy shit. And thinking back, like when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, that nigga probably did do that shit.
Yeah.
And so, but I don't know. It's a difficult. Like he said, you gotta wait. You gotta just get the facts and then choose a side. Yeah, especially when it's like rape or sexual assault, something.
Yeah.
That's how I gotta look at it.
Yeah, hopefully you in a good relationship with that person to the point where they could be honest with you. Yeah. And they'll be like, no, I didn't do it, and this is how I didn't do it. Or this is why they're saying that I did it. You know, because niggas ain't gonna ever fully admit to it, which is cool and understandable.
Yeah.
But if you can at least go, this is why she's saying that, and lay it out all on the line and give me that choice to support or not.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Go ahead, Jay.
I do know somebody, but we weren't close. It was just like, all right, I know you. We say what's up. Sometimes we hang in the same circle. Who was accused, and when it first happened, I remember did be like, hey, I don't know, don't bring me into it. Because he's like, Julius saw me. I was like, actually, I ain't see shit. Yeah. I just saw y'all walking up the street together. That's it. That's all I saw.
Yeah.
And then once the story came out later, it was like he actually didn't do it. But in that
moment,
didn't
do it?
No. The girl said, well, this is her story in the end. She told her friend a different story because her friend really liked that guy.
Okay.
And the girl who told the friend that he essayed her, and she said in the end he didn't. But that's the story that they was told on to me, and I was like, yeah, don't bring me into it because I don't know nothing. I just saw y'all in the bar together. That's it.
Yeah, there was one case where this dude I went to high school with got caught up in some dealing with an underage girl. There was no doubt in my mind that he did that. Zero. It's crazy. Them niggas who go back to school the year after they graduate on that first day, something's up with them.
The super seniors,
yeah, bro. Oh, yeah. The niggas driving their tax refund cars up to school, to the high school they went to chill.
Yeah.
You don't got nothing better to do, bro.
Yeah.
You gonna end up in some bullshit.
There was a case when I was in college when I graduated already. So this is a class after me, but I was really cool with the person that was being accused, and he was accused of sexually assaulting a freshman on campus, and he's a senior now, and he also was an RA. And so they was having a party in the dorm rooms, and underage people, 18-year-olds, was in there drinking with them, and she was 18, and they ended up having sex, and she accused him of sexually assaulting him and went through like fouling it and whatnot. And so he was kicked off the basketball team, kicked off campus, couldn't finish basically his last year of college at that university.
Well, damn.
And they went towards her side, but he stands like with his innocence that he didn't sexually assault her. And he claims like, oh, it's text messages of he was in a relationship at the time. Oh, she was upset. We had sex essentially, and she was upset seeing that I was still with my girl, and she was just making false claims. And it's like, it's crazy just how gray area assault is, because I can see both sides. Like, it actually really happening, and you just having these great reasons for why she could lie, or also you actually telling the truth and she's being very spiteful. Yeah. And it's like, how do you really get to the truth when it was only two people in that room that really knows? But long story short, I always stood that he was wrong with drinking with someone that's underage, especially with an RA. He goes through so many trainings to know not to do that shit. He's not supposed to do that shit as an RA. So he's wrong just messing with someone that's young and dumb. Yeah. And then, yeah,
there was no proactive measures taken to keep yourself out of that.
Yeah. So it's like, I think that's some of the stuff we got to teach boys today, especially in today's time, just like how seriously you need to take sex and who you choose to have sex with.
Boy. And I feel like with our generation, they kept trying to preach it to us through like church and stuff.
Yeah.
That wasn't gonna work, bro. Once my uncle started really breaking down, like, bro, I got 4 kids and I make this much money and this how much goes out and this woo 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 woo. I'm like, I'm keeping my dick forever in my pants. Hell no.
Yeah.
Cause bro was making cheese.
Yeah.
Sometimes it did look like it, but you could tell, like, you dishing out a lot of bread to take care of your kids, what you supposed to do. But yeah, nah, bro, I'm cool on that. I don't want them type of responsibilities.
So yeah, y'all gotta stop laughing at sexual assault. Ain't shit funny about it. Especially when someone's actually being accused of sexually assaulting somebody allegedly, because it's not the case. The case is not resolved. But
we should only focus on the victim.
Yeah, that shit is not fucking funny. All the jokes that y'all have been making about this Dwight Howard situation. Y'all so fucking immature. Grow the fuck up. And if you're a viewer that tunes into our podcast and you're also on that side of laughing at this shit, grow the fuck up. And you can stop watching the pod. Thanks.
Hey, shout out all our gay niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Moving on from that,
what we got next?
It was somebody on TikTok.
Damn.
He kept, while he was tagging us, me, you, and Nova, in videos on TikTok. Why we keep
assuming people genders? How you know it's a dude?
You know what? That's a good question. Let me try to defend myself real quick.
See, there we go. We don't even know.
Let me try to find a reason for why I think it's a dude. Because his name is AI Smith on TikTok.
Ali Smith, Allison Smith,
AI
April Smith.
I ain't gonna
Alyssa
throw you
Smith.
out there.
Is this Will Smith's?
Hey man, I just assume you're a dude because one, your profile picture on TikTok is Scorpion and what's the freeze dude name?
Sub-Zero. She could like Mortal Kombat. Girls play video games
like
too.
Mortal Kombat, but all this commentary on here is a bunch of male stuff. I don't know. If you a girl, reveal yourself, okay? I'll admit that I'm wrong.
Maybe they're non-binary.
Low key might be a girl.
Exactly. Or they're non-binary. Where's the progressiveness here? I thought this was a progressive show.
It is. It's supposed to be. But this person was tagging us in videos on TikTok, and it was mostly like real world issues. Like this one dude was doing a rant about y'all fucking want to celebrate Halloween and it's real shit going on in the world right now. Ain't shit funny right now, you know.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I always wanted to make one of them videos. I just don't know what I would talk about. And I'm almost certain I can't stand character. I would not be able to stand character.
You could do the Dwight Howard one. No. Ain't shit funny, nigga. This nigga could be gay, let him be gay.
If you want to suck dick, suck dick.
Yeah. But I don't know. So who are you? Reveal yourself, bro. Who are you? Cause we want to know why you was tagging us in that. What you want us to do? You want us to start? Are we not talking about real world issues enough for you? Or
I was scared.
You were scared?
I was scared.
Yeah, like that's some Illuminati shit. They tag you in on YouTube.
It's starting to get more frequent.
Yeah.
So I was shooting a real estate or a credit brunch, something important. And I'm shaking everybody's hand. I'm Jonesy, woo, woo, woo. Bro, go. I know you from the podcast.
Okay.
My heart stops. Okay. I don't know what he finna say. I don't know what clip, show, whatever the hell.
Yeah.
This has happened to me probably once a week for like the last month now.
Okay.
It hasn't gotten better for my anxiety.
Why do you be so scared when niggas like?
Cause I'm paranoid.
Of someone saying I don't fuck with you or I hate your views or your takes.
Yes. I don't know how to handle those situations.
You just have a conversation with them. The same way you talk to us when we disagree is how you would talk to somebody in real world.
But what if they a nigga though?
If they a nigga, like it depends on their tone, like how they coming at you. Like, hey, bitch. Like,
see, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want to talk to him, but if it's a dude that really want to converse with you, you can talk with him.
Scary. It's getting scary.
Okay. I don't know how you gonna cut it out when you got some fame attached to you. You gonna be hiding in your room and only show up for shoot days.
Oh, hired armed 24/7 security? What? I ain't coming out the crib with none of that shit. Bulletproof whips. We is protected up. And then bro was like super stocky, like bodyguard stocky. Like if it wasn't I fuck with your podcast. If it was the complete opposite, it was over.
You just gonna have to pull the tool out.
It was over. it was over.
Don't nobody actually see you on the camera? So do people like know that you're behind the camera?
I think people know I'm behind the camera. It's for people be like, oh yeah, they heard your voice, or they say, hey, what's up, Jay Moore? Is that you? Yeah.
I think I want to keep it this way where we don't see the behind the scene, but we might change that eventually when we do add an extra camera and show y'all in the back talking.
I'm gonna start introducing me as fucking Jay. I'm Jay Morris, bro. Fuck it. The other nigga behind the camera, Jonesy.
No, but yeah, like let us know, AI Smith. What was you meaning when you was posting us? I mean, tagging us in these posts. Did you want us to talk about these, or because we do the whole like, if you want us to talk about a takes or give us the messages. Was this your way of sending messages to us, and you want us to talk about it? Because you did tag us in the one about Ice Cube and the Big Three and how supposedly like NBA is like trying to
they're getting fined for doing something towards them.
Yeah,
or like sued or something. Yeah. I ain't read too into it.
They're being investigated for like, I want to say the word is colluding, maybe collusion. I don't know, something about like blockage as far as the viewership for the Big Three and just the exposure that the Big Three has. They're seeing them as like direct competition to their league. When people retire from the NBA or they no longer have spots, they go and try out for the Big Three, and so they deem them, I guess, as competition, and so they're trying to little boy them.
You would think they would partner with them, considering like the NBA do bring back their veterans for certain things, but they can also like, oh, this is the Big Three. Here's some lesser known but popular veterans that play still.
You think you could play the Big Three? Ooh, excuse me.
You think
do you think? Yeah.
No, those people could still hoop, and they grown ass men, and
That's
they
crazy.
ain't grown ass men. They elderly grown ass men, so they got the beer bellies now. The shit that really you touch it is rock solid, but it's big as hell.
All right. So do you think the best? What the hell this nigga say? The best high school or a state championship high school boys basketball team can beat the WNBA champions?
I don't know the answer to that. I would like to say no, but you never know. Like, there's D2 collegiate schools that just beat like D1 top national basketball teams, and they both. There's D2 supposed to be less superior, so It's like you never know in basketball, like who will win.
I don't know about the WNBA champions though. Like, I don't know. That's a tough one.
But there's a chance they could lose to them if they off. So you never really know with basketball. Like, we see it today. Like, the Grizzlies are 0-3. And
I'll watch the Aces.
Okay.
Is that Aja Wilson team?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Asia Wilson.
Asia? Okay, never mind. I'll watch whoever on the Indiana Fever. No, they had the Rookie of the Year, didn't they?
Yeah.
Who else is out there? I'll watch the LA Sparks. Yeah? No? Yeah?
I mean, they are one of the weaker teams, but
I'll put 50 on them.
you're not beating anybody in the WNBA, Jonesy.
Who? Call them up.
No.
Let's arrange this.
No, I keep seeing, so many people talk about Palestine and the disparities happening in Congo, the genocide in both of those regions of the world. And there's just a bunch of people saying, like, how can you all, like, see what's going on in the world and not like, only speak about that every day? And, like, how can you go back to laughing or go back to, your regular lives? How can you do that, Jonesy?
I have no idea. It's fucked up.
You over here podcasting and there's people being pillaged and assaulted in Congo.
Man, how DJ Khaled and Drake feel? Them niggas ain't saying nothing. I ain't got to say nothing either. They got more power than I do.
That's one of the TikToks that AI Smith sent to us too. Like, y'all motherfuckers want to celebrate Halloween, but it's niggas. Da, da, da.
We need to go to Palestine and fight.
The only thing we can do is hold space to have progressive conversations about what's happening in the world, but that's the only thing we can do. After that, we just keep reminding y'all, and keep educating as we learn more information. But there's nothing else that we can do outside.
Hey, free Palestine.
Facts.
Free Palestine. R.I.P. Betty White. Not for when she dead, but when she died, though, because it's coming soon.
Wait.
Whoa, kidding it, huh?
She's not dead?
No, she's dead. He's reciting a fucking rap song.
Okay.
Bitch, you better praise God. I'm a shooting. That's on God.
Yeah. But yeah, please educate yourself if you're not educated as far as what's going on in Israel and the Republic of Congo. It's a bunch of genocide going on right now in parts of the world, and USA has a large hand in both of these disparities that's happening. And just educate yourself so that you're aware and be able to figure out how you can put purpose behind your education, because there are ways, like the people that we vote in and vote out that have these decision makings as far as what the U.S. does when other countries are beefing with each other. If you was president for a day, what is something that you would do? What's the first, like, give me 3 things that you would issue or change if you was president for a day?
I bet. You could shoot home invaders in the back. Okay. Insurance would have some type of kickback. Like if you pay into, like your car insurance or whatever insurance, like a tax return, you'll get some back.
Okay.
Because I done paid for full coverage insurance for quite some years just to put liability on some little cheap shit and crash it. Like I ain't getting, bro. Now I feel the insurance industry, so I ain't mad at how y'all play ball. I'm just saying I changed some shit. The third one would be prostitution would be legal.
Okay. That's a fine line between prostitution and sex trafficking. You open it up for sex trafficking to be legal.
I do, but it's women out there that want to sell their pussy, and hey, I fuck with it.
That's sexist. There's men out there that want to sell their peens too.
Okay, but they ain't in demand. You finna go work at Amazon. If you trying to sell dick, go work at Amazon, gang. Your profit margins are terrible. Don't waste your time, bro. Don't waste your time or your health.
This side note, but I ran into my first pimping bottom chick this past weekend.
Pimping what?
Pimping
his
bottom bitch.
His bottom bitch.
You ran into Jonesy's?
No, it was.
I was gonna say, what the hell? What is this?
I'm trying to.
No,
you talking about an actual pimp?
Yeah, he was pimping.
Okay.
Women don't even talk to me.
It was
okay.
It was crazy.
Like,
crazy.
Like how
where were you? Like, yeah, bro, what's going on?
I was in Gary, Indiana.
God damn it, Jew.
So we at Gary, Indiana. I ain't gonna say the establishment I was at.
Uh-huh.
But see,
Was you on the east side or the west side?
Where you stay at?
Where I stay at?
Yeah.
The west side.
Okay. So I'm over there. See the man. He flashy. Okay. I see you, my man. Oh, what's up, player? You know, just chopping it up. See,
What was he wearing?
It's funny because somebody else is like, man, this nigga look like a suitcase. Like, you know, like a shiny suitcase. That's the kind of outfit he kind of had on.
Some shit Marcus will
Gold teeth. But, you know, I'm looking and I'm like, somebody's out of place in here. Who's this white woman?
He enjoying this.
Yeah.
It was his bottom bitch.
So he had a white woman as his bottom bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how did you know that that was his bottom bitch and he was a pimp?
People like to tell me things.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay.
Was she cool?
She was cool as hell.
You should.
What you be doing, bro?
Like,
I just be
What the fuck?
I just be chilling.
What do you be doing?
I just be chilling.
So if you was president for one day, what's one thing that you would change or implement
One thing or three, because he
One
named
thing.
three. One, reparations
for
for
black people?
black Americans.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I fuck with it.
Insurance, I'd make healthcare free fall.
Yeah, that was one of mine.
Yeah, free fall today, right now. Because what y'all don't know about Israel is that America sends funds and money to them, a lot of funds and money to them, and they have access to free health care because of the money America sends them, while we have to pay for this shit.
They gave y'all $1,400.
Uh-huh.
Goddamn.
Uh-huh. And while you over there being a Republican or a motherfucker that's, for America withholding resources for their citizens, just know that one if you don't know. Another thing I would do, I would set free anybody that's in jail for, what do you call it? Non-violent crimes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, cause it's niggas in there that gotta stay.
What about fraud?
If it's non-violent, then sure. But if you
Like all types of fraud? Like niggas who be stealing grandma credit card information fraud?
did you stick this grandma up for that card?
Nah, but you got her information. Maybe you swiped it at McDonald's or something.
Okay. The violent part can be a thin line. It really depends on just how detrimental that was to society. But non-violent crimes, y'all all get up out of jail.
Okay.
Y'all do have to get some rehabilitation though, so y'all got to go through psychological assessments. If you don't pass, you're going back in there for some time. The last thing I would do is I would get rid of classes. Like I would make everybody like be paid the same amount, independent on.
That's a word for that.
Yeah, like
It's not a democracy.
it's a communism.
Communist?
Okay, yeah.
It's communism.
Or
But,
socialism?
You damn commie.
yeah,
Or is
but,
it socialism?
But
Possibly.
it could be that. It could be that. I know communism is like everyone
form.
is the same, except and the government pretty much like tells
Controls
and
everything.
Controls.
Yeah,
shares and
ain't,
stuff.
ain't that like Cuba?
It's
Cuba
I think
ain't like
Cuba
that?
was, I don't know if it still is, but
yeah, I don't know if it still is.
it was.
But there's levels to the everybody getting paid. Basically, like if you work at McDonald's,
Right.
like all minimum wage, every state is the same. Like that's not different because you got minimum wage here. In Indiana is like $7.25
Yep.
still. You go to Atlanta and Illinois is $15. Like that's just outrageous. So minimum wage all the same. If I work for Nike and I'm a creative director, and I work for Staples and I'm a creative director, y'all gotta be within each other. It can't be Staples is $34,000 and Nike is $72,000. Even though Nike makes so much more than Staples, it gotta be similar to each other.
Now, what about a creative director for a state-funded child care program?
Same thing.
Okay.
Yep. And since the government wants to control stuff and allow states, governments to choose, the price ceiling of things. The government has to pay the companies if they're not able to afford to, keep the price. Keep the wage the same as Nike. Like if Staples needs to cover the expense to make them pay,
they're gonna need federal funding.
Yeah, the government has to fund that.
You playing a dangerous game, Playboy.
Yup. Y'all want to fund Israel? We got to take away how much money they actually can use every year and force them to have to put it towards us.
They're gonna JFK you, gang.
They're gonna have.
You're gonna have a parade in Chicago. Somebody gonna pick your ass off.
Yup, that's my 3 that I do for my time.
Can I get some more, man? Like
you want another one?
I bring back stoning.
Stoning?
Yeah, definitely bring back
stoning people.
Yeah, stoning. Some people need to be stoned to death for their heinous crimes, bro. Your ass gotta go. Me. Shit, me. Whoever want to join me. Hey, it's a public stoning on this day. You know what I'm saying? Friends and family is free. The public can bring their own BYOS or pay $25 to come in, and we finna go to town.
Okay.
Your ass want to shoot up a church? All right.
We finna stone your ass. We finna stone your ass.
We finna stone the fuck out your ass.
You know how fucking like... That's pretty boring to stone someone.
No, it ain't.
So it's when you stone, you just throwing stones at them, right?
I can do that. You ever threw rocks in the water?
No, that's some Gary Kidd shit.
I can do that for hours. I can do that for. Put some headphones on. I can do that for hours.
My patience too long. I'm not finna sit here and just keep throwing rocks until a nigga dead. That's a lot of rocks to throw at somebody.
You ain't never been in a rock fight.
I have not.
You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it.
Okay.
It's barbaric. I feel you. But some people need to go like that, bro.
Okay.
They need to.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna make sure you're not president. I don't think I want you to be president. I'm not finna stone
Definitely
you.
bringing stoning back, bro.
Now it's a topic that you got here. You want to take?
These kids bad as hell, bro.
Okay.
These kids are bad as hell,
So
and I didn't see it. It deleted my link. So can we? Oh, you did bring it up. Okay. Yeah. I've had the pleasure of working around children this season.
Okay.
Kids bad as hell.
They are. They can be.
And the pranks are reflecting that, and it's getting worse. You know, one of my what you call that? A guilty pleasure? Maybe. Is watching prank videos go wrong like these, but this isn't the type of wrongdoing I like seeing. So right now we're looking at 19-year-old Alford Lewis. That's how you know his parents love him with a name like that.
Okay.
Buddy has been going around punching people as a prank. Play the video. You're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
He called this a prank.
I just made a mistake, and everybody makes mistakes. This is the video in question.
That is not a mistake, bro.
Striking a man in the head from behind. I know, like, from the video, all you see is, like, the bad part about it, but
what?
people didn't see was that I shook his hand after and how I gave the man a hug. That is something we cannot verify, nor can we confirm that another man seen in the video getting punched and grabbed later left on good terms, according to Lewis. I really didn't expect for it to just go so left. I told Lewis that law enforcement is investigating the incident, something his mother and father were also aware of. Your mom's probably disappointed. Yeah, she is. Lewis,
Like, why?
Is this whole thing a skit?
No.
No way.
Because, we ain't getting fooled by skits.
That shit is hilarious.
What you don't see after is that we shake up and we say, good job. Good day, my good lad.
Hey, I fuck with it. It's better than the knockout game they used to play back in the day, you know?
That's
Walk
dumb.
up, punch an old nigga in the face.
That's like, what do you do when you got a child like that? That go around and does this prank and goes and get interviewed and says this. What do you do with a child like that?
I don't even know. Cause like every family got that cousin that just don't do nothing right, bro. Like he just don't. They just don't.
Yeah.
He's that cousin. It's just nothing you can do. You just kind of gotta let him do his own thing and hope he don't crash out too hard.
This is outrageous.
How old is he?
19.
19, yeah.
So he's
Bruh,
already
you are an
bro.
adult.
He's been a lost cause, bro. It ain't nothing you can do with this at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think people actually like think ahead when they do dumb shit and think about, if I go to jail for this, this is why I went to jail. You gotta go to jail for this, and when you in there, they're like, "What you in for?" Shit, I was TikTok pranking, knocking niggas in the back, shaking up with them afterwards. That is not gonna hold up to a nigga that's in there for killing niggas' grandmas. Like, it's just, y'all don't think that far ahead.
I don't know how prison politics work, but I mean, would he not be good in prison for going to jail for doing pranks?
I don't think so.
I think people might end up feeling sorry for him because he's so stupid. like, why are you doing this? Like, this is the dumbest thing you can do.
If he go to Max, like they throw that nigga in Max on some racist shit.
You don't think he can claim a game?
Nah, he gonna have
able to
to.
claim a
He gonna have to
game?
be in them jails where they have access to phones and they be on TikTok. He got to go to those jails because they understand.
That's prison.
Whatever prison those prisons are, that he got to go to those.
Hey, TikTok need to stop deleting accounts of prisoners, bro. Because they be taking away some of my favorite pages. I love watching niggas in jail. That shit be funny as fuck. They be doing all types of shit. They be on live. Bro, if you get on TikTok at like 10, 11 o'clock at night, they be on live for like 8 hours, bro. So in the event, I take one of them weird naps and I wake up at like 10 or 11. I used to just put my phone up, turn the game on, and just be in prison with them niggas. That shit used to be so fun, bro.
That's stupid.
It's fun, bro.
It's actually
Free all my niggas.
Nah, not free all your niggas. Especially not this nigga that we finna talk about.
Who we finna talk about? Who is that? Why you look like that?
I don't know why he looked like that, but this guy here that we're looking at.
Oh, that guy.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll show a picture of this bozo.
Oh,
but,
he really is old.
Yeah, so there was a shooting in North Lawndale, Chicago, over the weekend. It was a Halloween party. That Skinbone, the social media comedian from Chicago, Skinbone, he had a Halloween party. He had a bunch of people come out, celebrate with him. And there was an older guy in there that was at the party, and he was drunk and shit. And he got kicked out from being too drunk. And he came back and just started shooting in there and wounded 15 people. So they've labeled it as a mass shooting, as they should. And they caught the guy, and the guy is currently in jail, facing charges.
Why is he so old at a party like that?
I don't know. Why he get entry into this party for young niggas? I don't get that part.
Do you think parties and clubs need to start implementing a age rule when it comes to how old you can be to like the max old age?
I actually saw a restaurant in Chicago, S2 Express, something like that. They now are 35 and up only, so you got to be 35 and up to be able to hang with them in that.
Yeah, but I'm saying like a 21 to like 29 space, or like a 25 to 35 space.
So
like,
range places.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I know, like, I want to say Secrets used to do like college night, and it was like maybe like 18 to 21 or 17 to 21 or something like that.
They did used to do college night.
So I feel like that, but I've seen it like how she said, like 25 and up, 30 and up, 35 and up.
It's typically like that.
Hey, shout out Secrets and Mr. Ricky's.
I don't know what that is. That's
good times.
Good times.
Good times. Yeah, you missed out.
Yeah.
You missed out.
I don't like old nigga shit.
That's when clubs was clubs.
That's when clubs was clubs.
The only club that I remember from when I was younger and I was like, it must be fun, was Club Adriana. Like, that's all.
Adriana's was one.
It's the same kind of vibe.
It's the same kind of, yeah.
So you used to go there?
Hey, man. What we got next? What we got next? You finna get me in trouble.
Prayers out to everybody that was at that party. I hope you all find some type of healing from experiencing that mass shooting.
Yeah, nah, niggas is weird. You shouldn't even been in that party.
Yeah.
And then Skinbone went on live. He said Buddy wasn't even from there.
Yeah, he's from Champaign, Illinois.
So he drove
all the way from Champaign.
A 50-year-old man drove from Champaign to Chicago to party with some young social media niggas.
Yeah.
Right, that's That's just crazy.
How much of a loser do you got to be? Gee, hold on. Let's switch because I've been seeing some shit. I've been on Facebook more.
Okay.
I'm not happy about it.
Okay.
But and Drew probably sees this. Do you see old niggas? Like you'll see a post from an old nigga, like 40, mid 40s, and then right under that you'll see a post from like maybe one of your peers or younger. And it's the same talking point, same tone, same context.
Yeah.
And I just be like, damn, you 44 and you think and talk like a 22-year-old. Mm-hmm. And your kids be that age range. Mm-hmm. I hate this fucking app. I hate it, bro. What's up with people not growing, man? Or growing up?
I would like to blame their access to social media to that.
The old niggas or the young niggas?
The old niggas. The old niggas and the younger niggas. And that's why I hate Facebook and I don't market on that app. It's because it's a demographic for dumb fuckery. It's not a like if you go to Twitter, you know that Twitter is for higher intellectual conversations. That's where politics, you'll see like politicians market on Twitter because you're going to see college grads, you're going to see people that actually vote on that app. You go to Instagram, that's for content creators, that's for socialites. You go to Facebook, that's for any and all demographics. And more of the older crowd is on Facebook than any of these other apps because they don't fit that demographic at all.
I've been using these apps all wrong.
Yeah. But that's also for niggas that care about,
vanity.
No, being like real entrepreneurs. You feel me? They learn about social media. But that was a shot.
At me?
No, just in general.
Oh, I was gonna say, damn, what the hell I been doing?
No, that was a shot in general. It was damn. I'm gonna go back to that conversation because why I threw that shot. Long story short, Facebook is for old niggas. It's for any demographic, and so older people have access to see what younger niggas are talking about. And because trending topics is a thing,
right?
They stay in tune with trending topics, and trending topics has nothing to do with old nigga shit.
It pains my heart to see. Drew, don't let that be you, bro. I ain't gonna let it be me. We ain't finna be 45. Man, them loving hip hop hoes is crazy. These bitches still in Halloween being sluts.
I haven't seen a lot of that shit.
No?
I haven't seen a lot of that shit.
What's up with all the women being naked on Halloween?
Y'all use this as a day to be hoes. Like, come on, man. Chill out.
You really, man, come on. We love hoes over here.
First of all,
what's happening?
You're grown. You're a grown adult. Why are you dressing up as a ladybug, a real ladybug,
right,
on Halloween?
Yeah,
Why
be a hoe. Put that hoe shit on.
A sexy ladybug. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, put some lace, wear some pasties.
Yeah.
Put some antlers on.
Yeah. And don't even put like the shell of the ladybug on you. Just
be naked.
The pasties.
Just be naked.
Facts.
Fuck it. Just be naked on Halloween. Everybody should just be naked on Halloween.
No,
fuck it.
No, everybody should not be naked.
Fuck it. I'm gonna be naked on Halloween next year.
No, you gonna be a Thunderbird.
I'm gonna be naked as fuck.
Damn, what was that for?
Yeah, who's you throwing shade at learning social media?
Something happened to me on social media and it made me regurgitate something I already said. But long story short, I was talking to my girlfriend and we was talking about
hoes.
No, we was talking about music specifically because I had brought up something about like festivals and how normally in music, these labels, they throw their artists in festivals, or you'll just see a bunch of new artists just always in festivals. Like Ice Spice was on so many special festivals when she was popping.
Right.
And it's like she's a new artist and that's left her open for critiques about like her not being ready to perform, lost crowds. She doesn't, all she do is twerk for 5 seconds. That's all she just ain't got it yet. She needs some artist development.
Right.
Why labels don't focus on artist development anymore? And so I was like, first of all, if I was a music label rep, I wouldn't even put my artists in these festivals at all because this is not a good way for them to gain exposure, in my opinion.
Right.
What is your opinion on that before I give my reasons for why?
On what?
On
putting artists.
If would you put artists in festivals to gain exposure?
If I'm a record label and you already on my radar to the point where I'm willing to sign you and put you on festival stages, I believe that there's something there for people to look at least. You might not be the best performer, but you might look good.
Yeah.
Your ass might be fat. Your jewelry set might be fire.
Yeah.
You and all your niggas look good together on stage doing dumb nigga shit. So yeah, come on. So like I get it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, but
you think it's the most effective way to try to gain exposure in today's time?
I say no, but that's what I would hire someone else for to tell me.
Yeah. I was thinking about it just being at the One Music Fest. Like, there wasn't any like new niggas on the lineup. It was people that's more established. But I was just thinking about like just in general how you go to Lala or Rolling Loud, there's hella new niggas on the stages, and I'm just like, these people come here for particular people that they see in the lineup. If they see Kendrick Lamar as headlining, they will buy this $500 ticket just to only see Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
They don't give a fuck about these little smaller names at the bottom. And so they probably might not even wake up if all these smaller names are at the beginning of the day. They only going to wake up just to go see Kendrick Lamar.
Facts.
And so you're wasting your time having your person here. And this definitely shouldn't be the time for them to be at you should not these big stages should not be you throwing them out there to practice performing and for these large crowds, because they will take a long time for them to be able to fill an arena that large. And then 3, you leaving them open for so much critiques for people not to want to support them and only want to shit on them when you got all of these people with their phones out recording rolling out loud, and now your artist is put on display for everybody to fucking shit on. And my last reason was TikTok and social media, I think, is the best way to push an artist and gain exposure. I think you should stay there for as long as possible before you actually put them in these festivals to gain exposure, because this is where the younger crowd deems who is cool and who is not cool. And if you actually knew anything about marketing, you would know that a large percentage of the world are laggards, which is the people that adopt new products or new services and introduce into the market. They only go towards those things when it's no longer cool to go towards it. And then you have the late majority who happen to consume these new services and products when the whole like world has already consumed it and it's about to decline in popularity.
Yeah, so, that's me.
Yeah. So you have a large part of consumers that are laggards and the late majority. And they come after it's not cool anymore. And those are the people that goes to these festivals. They're going to see the niggas that they already consume and not the niggas that are popular and cool. So you keep those new niggas on TikTok, because so many people think if you're on TikTok and I keep seeing you on TikTok, you must be somebody. Now I want to learn more about you. Go listen to your music and shit.
That's how I started listening to Libra Jolie.
Who?
Libra Jolie. She hard as fuck. That's my girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could hide Coco. She old news. I'm done with her. Yeah.
You done with her?
Yeah, we broke up this weekend.
She was at the fest. I saw her.
I know.
Yeah.
I paid for them tickets. That was the last thing she got out of me.
Jonesy done with Coco.
Good riddance.
Okay.
Yeah, my baby Libra.
I don't want Coco no more though.
Okay. I mean, she played out.
Okay. No, just staying with music for a little bit.
Okay.
How important do you think it is with the music that you grew up on? Like, do you think that plays a role in the psyche or buildup of a child, the music that they listen to in the household?
I think anything you consume does.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, essentially.
Jay?
I would say yes and no.
Because I was a No Limit soldier.
Okay.
Thought I told you.
Okay.
Smoking on that Doja. Ah!
I know people that didn't grow up with music in the household. How do you think those people probably turn
weird
out?
As fuck.
Weird as fuck.
Sociopaths. Them anime niggas.
Anime?
Hell yeah.
I think it must suck for you to be black and not grow up with black music in the household.
It got to. There was this kid in the military right before I left Italy. I swear to God, he was like my tether.
Tether?
Looked just like me, top to bottom. Okay. I wouldn't say he even had freckles.
Okay.
He was from Arkansas. Didn't listen to a lick of hip hop. Didn't know who Tupac was. He knew that whole Nirvana Nevermind album front to back.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong. That's one of my favorite albums, too.
Yeah.
I can't sing too many words off that motherfucker. He knew that shit cover to cover. Didn't know who Tupac was. So, I didn't bother to keep up with him because I honestly feel like he's dangerous. Definitely feel like I'm going to read about him doing some wild shit.
I have cousins who they listen to a lot of rock music. So I feel like that made me start listening to different things. Like Chris will always say, I like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Okay. I don't care what nobody say. The motherfuckers hard.
Them niggas hard. Oh God.
Okay.
So, but I think having a diverse thing helped me appreciate a lot of different music. Like you see some country songs I like.
I was just singing country music in the studio.
I'm good on country. That's probably my least favorite genre.
It is least favorite, but it's a couple songs.
Like the content of country don't make sense to me because it just be like.
Because you're not the son of a third generation farmer.
Okay.
You ain't been married 10 years to the farmer's daughter.
But a lot of them niggas have it. Like it's people that do country and they grew up. They grew up not too far away from a farm, but close enough to know what a horse look like. But I don't know how deep you gotta be in living in a rural area for you to be able to talk about country shit. But it's how is country supposed to be a popular genre if only a particular amount of people can understand the content?
What you mean?
Only.
See,
so many of us grew up in.
That's because you don't gotta be from that to understand it. It's real life lessons in that shit.
But we say niggas don't understand rap if they ain't from, where we from.
Cause how many neighborhoods in America can you get shot walking to school? I mean, it's only a certain, you know what I'm saying?
It is only a certain amount of actual farms and countrysides still.
You can relate to loving your country. If you was a real American, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You could commit to appreciating the lifted truck.
Okay.
If you drove a lifted truck.
Okay.
Just like niggas can appreciate somebody having a 45 caliber pistol with 100 rounds and the modification on the back of it that turns it into a machine gun. Country music hard.
Why do I know a lot of country listeners. They can be racist. But
no, they racist as fuck.
Okay. I'm trying to be nice.
I've been to Rockfest.
Okay, I'm trying to be nice.
I never go to another one.
So with that being said, with them having the ability to be racist,
right?
What music do they listen to when it's freaky time? When they want to have sex?
It's freaky country music.
You gonna have to send me some links.
Nah, that's just terrible. Like. That's just terrible. Okay. I would never.
So, I don't think them niggas listening to country music when it's time to have sex.
So it's a song.
They are. I know they are.
The song that I'm thinking that they probably do is "When I Taste Tequila."
Okay,
that's how. If you listen to it, when I taste tequila, something I still feel you, or something like that.
No, they got some love songs.
It's kind of all right, man.
Country,
He probably trying to get faded and get freaky with this girl.
Okay.
Damn, what's that one? I want to say it's a Luke Graham record. That motherfucker. He wrote a whole country record about taking his shorty out on a date night to the city and shit. The video got the city and all that shit. Okay. So it's you just uncultured.
Okay. Call me uncultured. I only listen to R&B music. I will not sit here and try to understand country music.
You got to expand your palate.
No, I'm good. Call me ignorant. Let me be ignorant that one.
Niggas, boy.
Now,
you coon.
Do y'all know any... Jay, have you ever tried to rap ever in your life?
Yes.
Okay. We already know you have.
Cut a record.
I still rap. What you mean?
That's cool. I'm happy for you. Do y'all think it's a rite of passage as a black man in America to attempt to pursue rap?
Don't waste your time. Black man, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time.
I wouldn't necessarily say pursue it like I'm serious, but all right, if you ain't never tried to bust a rhyme, write a rhyme, I don't know. I kind of look at you different, man.
Yeah, you fucking nerd.
What you doing, man?
You ain't seen a movie or like, cause 8 Mile made everybody want to rap. Like when we went to go see 8 Mile, niggas went home and started rapping, bro. Like, oh, that shit was so hard. That shit lasted a weekend. I'm like, nah, fuck this shit, bro. This shit lame as hell. What the fuck?
So was rapping difficult for you? You was like, nah, I ain't doing this shit. Yeah.
Cause it was kind of like, all right, man. What you talking about, Julie?
Was you talking about some like gangs and shooting shit?
No, it was basically like being too extra fly, like a Cameron or somebody.
Oh, okay.
Like,
that sound like you.
Well, can you remember what your first raps was about?
Yep, I'm not gonna say it, but then the only reason I'm not because I would have kept doing it if my cousin didn't find my rap book and read it out loud. And I was like, yeah, I'm never doing that again. Never doing this again.
Yeah, I don't know not one black dude that can say that they did not try to pursue rap or at least like write a rhyme to see if they got it.
That's all we see on TV. We try to rap, we try to hoop, we try to sell drugs. Yeah. That's all we see on TV.
I'm gonna go around and start asking dudes if they can remember their first rap and what was it about. Cause niggas be capping in they raps and then want to be upset when real rappers capping their raps. Now you know your first rap was about shooting somebody's grandma,
and that's why it's probably like I'm like, man, what about rapping about riding ribs? I ain't got no car.
No, in this.
Oh no! There's actually music of me rapping on SoundCloud.
All right, we need the link.
Never.
No,
never. You ain't even gonna find it.
I'm gonna try my hardest
Go ahead.
to find this link.
I'll pay you if you find it.
If I post old music of mine, then you gotta post one.
I post old beats.
No.
I ain't posting them raps.
I need a rap.
I ain't posting them raps.
And this is a part of our identity.
I can't.
The old shit.
I'll bring whatever old shit y'all want me to show. I ain't bringing them raps.
I wish I still had my my notebooks because I used to thought I was cool when I was writing. I was like, I can't type it in my phone. I have to write it.
Oh, dear.
I have to write it. I'll be in the studio with a whole notebook because I just feel like it just.
Nah, you got to. Yeah, you making a deeper connection with what you putting down. I feel like that helps the creative process of anything.
Okay.
Like when I start having my writer camps and shit, niggas can't even bring their phones in there.
Really?
Hell yeah. Don't bring your fucking phone in this shit. We finna be out the way. Bring your own agricultural refreshments. I'm not sharing mine.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Phones going in the bowl.
All right. Now, for the mental health sector, I wanted to talk about being a 24-hour person.
Right.
I was watching this TV show on Apple TV called Swagger. Check it out if you want something new to watch. And they were talking about being 24-hour people. Like the coach was trying to instill that into his players. And
what are they playing?
Basketball.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I started thinking about, who are my 24-hour people? So just to give a quick definition, it's just somebody that you can depend on no matter what, 24 hours out of the day, you calling them, those people, they got you. So that's a 24-hour person.
Right. Being
trustworthy, being honest, being transparent, just being a solid person for somebody, and that's somebody you can count on. That's 24-hour person.
Okay, who your 24-hour people?
I ain't got one.
Damn, you even on my favorites.
On your favorites?
On God, I'll show you. We can break all this down now. My favorites on here. D Brown on here.
On your contacts?
Yeah. My phone been on D&D all day.
This nigga
You know
love
what I'm
me.
saying?
This nigga
I fuck with y'all.
me.
Drew on this motherfucker. My project manager on this motherfucker.
See, when I think of 24-hour person, I go real like specific. If I can't call you, if I was ever down bad, I need somebody somewhere to stay for at least a month.
Mm-hmm.
I need help with some money, like shit that I would never predict myself to be in. I can call that person and they got me. That's what I would say a 24-hour person is for me, because I'm never like that. ever in those positions.
Oh, I just realized I'm not your 24-hour person.
Yeah,
I'm your 16-hour person though.
I would say
From about 4 a.m. to about 9 p.m. I got you, bro. After 9, you better hold that shit down, G. 9 p.m. come every 9 p.m. come if you even on my favorites, you better hold that shit down. You better hold it down.
So is your criteria the same as mine? When you think a 24-hour person, or yours is just what is your criteria for a 24-hour person?
Shit, my mama. The fuck, that's it. She the only person I call at 3 in the morning. Hey, gang, shit fucked up.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
Probably, nah, not my brothers. Definitely just my mom. D Brown sleep too hard. Ain't no way I call that nigga past 10 o'clock.
D Brown look like a heavy sleeper.
That nigga sleep too hard, bro. He gone. He don't even put his phone on D&D when he go to bed.
Jay, you got one? I'm sure your wife.
Yeah, I was gonna say my wife or my mom. My mom for sure. Crystal. And then I would say probably travel markets. I gotta figure it out though, because Groove got kids, so he be sleep. Trav be up. So my brothers, my brothers, man. I might call my brother's phone straight to voicemail because they let their phones die.
Yeah, I'm your 16-hour person, bro. I never be some. Well, I ain't gonna say never, but that 24-hour person, them slots are limited. 16, I got you, bro.
I think that's why my criteria is so tough, because I know I'm a bunch of people's 24 hours, and the stuff that they ask of me in current times, I gotta beef up my criteria, because niggas can call me for anything, and they know they can.
And you can't call them for even half of what they asking you for.
I cannot at all. So, nah, no disrespect to my girlfriend. I would say she a 20-hour person. Yeah, but nah. I think everyone should try to strive to be a 24-hour person. I think that would make my life less stressful. Like, if you needed to borrow money from me, I make sure that I always am okay, and so I'm able to give when people are in need. So if you was to ever borrow money from me, I'm gonna give it to you because I know I'm good.
Hey.
If I give it to you and you supposed to give it back to me, you give it back to me, I would hope that, I could be able to lean on you financially if I ever needed to. Now, I'm not giving it to you for that, but I would hope, if I was calling you, I could, and if I ever need it, you could give it to me. But a lot of people are not in the same position as me where they're able to give like I can. And that sucks for me, because I'm always elevating to make sure that I can take care of myself and the entire community that I take care of. And so it sucks that I don't have those people like that, because they don't work like I work to try to overcome needing to ask.
Right.
Or need for help or some shit. Like, they just always leave themselves to need for some shit.
Yeah. My uncle always told me it ain't never alone. And you a dumb motherfucker if you give money to a nigga that's asking you for it. Them words stuck. I don't be giving shit to nobody. Or I will give it to you and, hey, don't pay me back. Don't do that prideful. I'm going to give it back, woo, woo, woo. Because once you give me your word, that's your word.
Yeah.
We could leave it right here, bro. Here goes some cheese.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always been on the mindset, like, if I don't know I'm about to lend it out, I just ain't going to even expect to get it back. So I ain't going to, if I'm giving it to you, it's because I got it to give it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm straight up with niggas, because it's too many times I done did shit for people and I left it too blurred. You just, I give you $20. Oh, can I get $20 for gas? All right, go ahead. Boom. $20, nothing. Send it to him. Oh, can I get $20 again? All right, boom.
No.
That $20 start adding up. I'm like, all right, nigga, I know I never said you need to pay me back, but this is $10, $20 now.
Yeah, nah, you only got one out of me.
Yeah.
You only get one.
Yeah.
Like, when it come to bread, one. So you better make it worth it. You better make it count and bring your best sob story.
Yeah. Yeah, nah. Niggas definitely be having their one up on me sometimes, because I don't explicitly say, like, give it back or you got it. I just be like, I just send it to you. I hate when a nigga, like, want to talk in between knowing they finna ask you for, like, yo, how your mom doing? Like, bro, what you calling
What
me
do you
for?
want? We don't talk at all, bro.
Yes. No, we talk. But I know you finna call me and ask me for something too. Just get straight to that point, cause you know
Yeah.
damn well you don't care how my mama's mental health is right now.
Get straight to the question so I can get straight to this no and get back to what I was doing.
Yeah.
No, I'm real strict on that one time giving money out shit. Because if we fall out over that exchange, I'm cool with that. I didn't have to end the relationship over $50. That's the cheapest escape ever. I ain't, boy, what, $50 to get you off my tip? Nothing here.
My counselor, she keeps trying to help me get a better grasp of forgiveness. And so, you know, we talk about my mom a lot, but I brought up the example of my auntie. She's like, claims to be like my second mom.
The bird lady?
No, not her. It's another auntie.
How she doing?
She's fine. She's good.
She is fine.
Okay. This other auntie, she owed me like $800.
Damn.
And she's addict. Like, she's an alcoholic, right?
How does she owe you $800? How did she swindle you for $800?
She didn't swindle me. Well, it ended up being a swindle because of her alcoholism. Like, I'm going to blame it on that. Long story short, I helped her get some money. And with helping her getting some money, she owed a portion of the money that I gave her to the people that I got the money from for her. She never told me that she received the money, because the money was supposed to be sent to her, and she gets the notification that she got the money. So
right.
I can't track it. She knows she has her money. She gets this money and she never tells me. She also tells me I never got the money. And then I learned that she did get the money, and so she owed these people their portion. she says,
so original.
You never told me to give these people their money. You lied and said that you didn't get it. So now I'm telling you, you got the money, give it to them. And she ain't want to do none of that. And so
I love black people.
I paid on her behalf because I am the middleman, and it looks bad for me not for them to receive their portion.
Right.
I paid for her fee to those people. And so now you owe me $800 for paying your shit off, because she also didn't have the money to give. So now you owe me $800.
Write it off, gang. It's done.
Yeah. I understand that. I understand that.
That's an expensive.
It is.
That's an expensive blessing, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
It is.
That's a pretty steep one. Mine ain't been more than 80.
Yeah,
that's been my max so far, bro.
Yeah. I gotta make sure I'm able to take care of my community.
Yeah, that's a huge dent, bro.
So, long story short, this auntie, she's an alcoholic, so you never know what she recollects or what she got going on. Mm-hmm. Whenever she sees me, she tries to guilt trip me or try to get me to like hug her or make amends with her. And me, I'm like, forgiveness to me is like, the only way I can forgive you, give me my fucking money back. So I asked my counselor, I'm like, I get, we have chosen with forgiveness in our sessions, but like, how do I forgive this person if it's simple to just give me my money back? And she's like,
what she say?
She said, you just gotta, do you know you're not gonna get that money back? And I'm like, yeah, I know. And she said, well, then that's it.
That's literally, yep. I was gonna say the same thing. You know you're not gonna get it back.
Yeah.
So you can either continue to be cool or not.
Yeah.
I normally choose not to.
I'm not going to be cool.
Yeah, that's a lot of bread, bro.
Yeah, that's too much bread for me to just give to somebody and be like, all right, it's cool, bro. No, it's not cool. It's not. No, she said, are you okay with not mending this relationship? And I'm like, I hate when niggas try to hold death over your head. You gonna miss me when I'm gone, or I wish I would have made up with my dad before he passed. If that nigga owed you $800 and you was upset then, I don't know why death changes you being upset now that he's passed. When y'all never rehabilitated y'all relationship, and it was for a good reason. It was for a plausible reason.
And that's how you know a lot of people out here be burning bridges over shit that's not, real.
Yeah.
It's all pride and ego. But you don't want to talk to a motherfucker for 30 years over pride and ego. Uh-huh. And then they die. And then you like, damn, bro. You're probably not even in the same mind state you was when y'all fell off. So you even feel silly that you even fell out over your then pride and ego. Uh-huh. But no, if you overstepped a boundary with me that you overstepped, nigga, fuck you for life.
Yeah, you did too fucking much.
Nah, I'm done.
Yeah. So, I wanted to end with just saying, I think everyone should strive to be 24-hour people so that you could be dependable and others can depend on you. And it's an actual like community of us working to uplift each other instead of you all taking advantage of the ones that actually have a like the idea and sense of community.
Right.
So yeah, that's what I wanted to leave out. That's my gym for the episode.
Well, my gym is some pushback.
Okay.
I think people should strive to be 20-hour people.
Okay.
I feel like everyone should have a pocket of time that's just
For themselves.
yeah, for them, 100% for them. Whatever you do at this time is for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then the other 16 hours out your day is for your work and your other shit. And then you got another 4 hours in the tank for, you know, on some reserve time.
Why the fuck you calling me more than just like 24 hours is for emergencies. This ain't for just any time every day.
Yeah, but it's only 2-3 people that can get me out the crib for emergencies.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, Jay, you got a gym. You don't never give us gyms.
I actually don't have one today again.
Ah, damn.
Okay. We gonna come for
Sorry.
you. We gonna get a gym out of you one of these days, my guy.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. I got a gym because I was just on this motherfucker spitting. Hold on, I got it. Don't trip. Don't trip. I got it.
It cracked me up when you be posting statuses, think you dropping knowledge, and Nova come underneath it and be like, "Nah, I don't know about this. I disagree."
No, that was one time, and I was like, I ain't finna play with you. All right, here we go. So, core values are overlooked in relationships. Ain't no longevity between two parties with different / opposing views. It's impossible. So get your core values in line.
Okay.
Boom.
All right.
That's it.
Well, that is the episode. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in and make sure you leave us a rating. Peace.
Just watch the damn podcast.